Morning, guys. Okay, so I had somebody ask me, you know, my friend is in a dynamic. They were quite young, around their early 20s, and she listed some things that, their dom did because, she was just new to it. Some of them involved actual physical violence in front of other people. That's not cool. But what I want to illustrate here is that quite often people will use the phrase, he's my dom, therefore it's his right or her right to treat, someone like that. I would say, yeah, I come across that a lot, but no, fail. By this stage, stuff that she was describing, her friend was well into, being convinced that, this was the way things were, but she had been, I call it gaslighted, controlled, and just wondering how she could help. Because she's getting more and more isolated. I said, look, all you can do is really be there for her, let her know that, you're there for her. Trying to convince somebody who still spouts the phrase, they're my dom, it's their right, is very hard, because by then, if you try and push too hard and get them to try and see that what there is an unhealthy relationship, they just might double down some more. One of the things though was in public doing sort of things that they were doing, she herself could call red, which is generally well known in the community as a catch-all stop for everything. She could do that maybe not on the behalf of her friend, but on her own behalf, saying, look, I didn't consent to you doing this stuff in front of me to my friend, or witnessing that sort of stuff. That might help her, but again, it's one of those tricky situations in trying to help somebody, because I've come across that when I've told people, look, you should really just think about this, and got abused for it. What the hell do you know? They love me, it's their right. I said, well, you got to point out that it's also, she's a human being, or they're a human being, and that they have the right to walk away as well. And I try to make her understand that when people are like that, they're well into that sort of addiction phase. And as I said many times before, the chemicals that go through people's bodies can get them addicted to being treated like that. And that's what some of these people really rely on. That feeling, that happy drugs that happen, and then they're there to, try and convince them that this is the way it is. Unfortunately, it happens a lot when a lot of people are new to the kink world, and they think that that's, but that's not what it's all about. So all she can do is really help her friend get a bit knowledgeable on it. Try and set up regular meetings with her friends, and maybe find and connect with some other people in the BDSM community, and have them sort of just be like normal munchers and stuff like that. Just so that she's aware that there are other people out there, and there are different ways of having these dynamics and relationships, and maybe she'll come around. It's a very hard one though. Anyway, pretty dire for a Monday. Not Monday, Friday. But it's definitely something people should be aware of, and try and help their friend as best as they can. I'm not saying it happens to everybody, but I've seen a lot of it happen. Anyway, Friday. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Love yous.